i-HRMS from Indovision is an intelligent HR solution that is a combination of hardware and software resources designed to manage an organization's computerized and automated human resource processes using web and mobile-based applications. Hello, welcome to the Indovision HRMS mobile app. This app is the Android version for the i-HRMS info portal. The dashboard is the first screen we get when we enter the app. Here we have employee photo, their name, employee code, and then a punch attendance button. Here we have a dialog box that asks to turn on GPS because this app takes an employee's location every time they mark their attendance. So click on OK. Employees can add a remark with this Add Remark button. And they can do this every time they check in. And with this check-in button, the attendance is marked. It also shows address in a dialog box. It also shows location of the employee on mobile device in a toast that appears here. And my remark is saved here. On returning, see, we have data here now. The last check-in date, that is today. In time and out time, they are both same because we have only punched once today. Then below we have social media buttons to follow Indovision, for example, on Twitter. Then above we have a logout button. And about marking this attendance, it can only be done when the employee is present at the right office location. If he's not there or don't have internet access, then the app will give a message accordingly. Otherwise, attendance will be marked and his punch time and location will be saved. Then in this left navigation drawer, we have all the functions of this app grouped in various modules. Let's check them one by one. First is profile. Here again we get employee photo, name and employee code. Then personal details. With this pencil icon, we can edit these details. For example, mobile number, submit, updated successfully, and now sync the profile with this button. And see, it's changed now. In work details and then bank details. Here again we have a pencil icon to change the details. Next is punch. We have already covered this. If we check in, it shows current time. Next is attendance. Here an employee can see their attendance summary by selecting month, then year, and then pressing on search. By default, we get data of present month. Then we have a donut chart that shows days distribution. Then number of present days, missed punch, absent leave, and comp off. Then a calendar view to show present month details. And below we have a legend to understand these dots in calendar view. If we touch a date, we can see that date detail with the in and out time, and we can also apply for a comp off here. Data successfully saved. We have successfully applied for comp off for this date, and these 9 and 10 dates here, they are the missed punch dates. If we click on them, we can apply for a missed punch by selecting new punch in time. new punch out time, then comments, and apply. Successfully applied. A day is counted as missed punch when an employee have not completed their working hours. And comp offs are compensatory offs leaves that employees get for working overtime on holidays. Next is leave summary. Here we get the leave summary till present month. In the top bar we can select month and year. It's already right. And click on search to know their pending leaves. No pending leaves in August. Let's return to the present month. By default, it shows the data for present month only. Here we have one pending leave with leave type. CL is a casual leave. From and to date with a time of the duration and status, of course, which is pending. And below we have leave quota till present month with all leave types, their total number of leaves allotted respectively, then leaves taken, and remaining leaves, that are the difference between leaves and taken leaves. Next in our drawer is timesheet. Here an employee can fill his timesheet, that is a record of his daily performance. We have a calendar view here with the current month by default and legends below to make sense of these dots. If we select an unsubmitted date for say 19th September, we got its timesheet with KRA. Here we can fill in the task completed and comment for that KRA task. Now we can either save it in draft or submit. Let's save it in draft first. Data successfully saved. And the color is right too. Here it is. We can still edit it as it is in draft. We can also add additional tasks here. Then submit. Successfully saved. Here it is. But now we cannot edit it as we have already submitted it. We can edit this part and then submit. The color is of the submitted now. Next part in the drawer is holiday list. Here we got the holiday list of the company for this year. Next is my asset. Here we have the list of all the assets provided to the employee by the company. Asset details have product name, serial number, SSIT code, release date, and status. See, the release date of last asset is currently using, because it is currently using, and status is pending. To return this asset to company, press this button. It will ask for a confirmation. No. Next part in this drawer is dependents list. It shows all the dependents of this employee with dependent name, dependent age, relation with employee, if they are nominee or not, and action column has edit or delete option. Say if you want to delete this middle entry, just press delete. Yes. delete it successfully. It's gone from here. And to add a new dependent, press this button. We can select or not select this nominee checkbox and then submit. Here it is. In this edit button, here we can change the details or select the nominee. Now submit. And now it is the nominee. Next is my ticket. A ticket is generated when an employee has some query about the company, info portal, or this mobile app. And here he can search for all his tickets by first selecting year, then month, then ticket status, and then submit. Here are those tickets. The ticket have employee code, person name, to whom they are addressed, subject, priority, and status, and also date and time when the ticket was generated. In the ticket chat, an employee can chat with his ticket handler. Here it is. Now this will show in ticket handler's app and their reply will come here. Next is create ticket. From here, an employee can create his ticket. First select the person who you want to answer your ticket, then priority, then subject, description, then submit. Successfully created. Now if we want to check it, here it is with correct subject and priority. This one. Here we can message with the ticket handler. Now back. Next is assigned ticket. Next is assigned ticket. This is the list of all the tickets that are assigned to our employee. And if we select a ticket, we can chat with the person who made the query. Now back. Next part is notice. This is the list of all the notices that are received in the app. Next is transferred salary. Here we have to verify the password. It shows the salary slips of the entire year. By default, the list is of the current year. And here we have salary slips for August and January. By clicking this download slip button, we can download the salary slip of that month. Here it is. I won't open it as it contains some personal info. And below it shows total transfer amount in that year, and from here we can select past years, then click on search. This is more of a complete list. These entries are scarce because this is a testing ID. Next in our drawer is staff management. It contains staff members, miss punch, comp off, leaves, and FNF clearances. It is for resigns. In first part, staff miss punch. By default, it shows all the pending miss punch requests of the staff members in the present month. We can select month from here, year, status. For example, if we select approved and search, now the list has all the miss punch requests that were approved by the employee, who was also the reporting manager of these employees. The table have column for serial number, employee name, that is their staff member, code, in and out time, that was filled in by the staff member at the time of making his request, miss punch date, status. To accept or reject a request, just select it from here and then press on approve or reject. Successfully updated. Now it is not in this list of pending requests. It is here, this last entry with the right date and status. Next is staff comp off. Here we get comp off requests from staff members. Here again we have the table with column of serial number, employee name, code, comp off date and status. We can also change month and year from here, and status, then search. It is the same list because we just have one entry here. Now we can approve or reject this request with these buttons. Let's reject this one. Successfully updated. Now if we see in the list of rejected requests, here it is. And the pending list must be empty. Yes. Next is staff leaves. The table have column for serial number, staff member name, code, leave type. CL is a casual, BT is a business trip, from and to date of leave, and status. See, the cancel leave don't have a checkbox before it. Pending leave has one. Just select it from there and approve or reject it from these buttons. Let's reject it. Successfully updated. One is cancelled and one is rejected. Now if we see the rejected list of October, here it is. Next part is FNF clearances. Here we can find clearance request of staff members that is generated at the time they resign. By default, we get clearance requests of the present month. The table have column for serial number, employee name, their code, resign date, and last day of employment. We can see the clearance request of past months by clicking the month here, selecting a past month, and then click on search. To approve or reject a request, we have to first select its checkbox, then write in a remark. then approve or reject. It's successfully updated. Now it's not in the list because this is a list of pending clearance requests. Next is share. It helps in sharing this app with friends or colleagues. For example, if we select messaging, we will get this message with the link from where we can download the HRMS app. This was all about HRMS app from Indovision. If you want any changes, we can customize it according to your needs. For contact details, refer to description of this video.